years, the Queen of Nice hasn't expressed interest in bearing a child of her own or even getting married. But in this month's Red Book magazine, Rosie answers the father question by saying, quote, "I tell them that all families are different and that we don't have a daddy." Rosie joins the ranks of Jodie Foster, spiritualist Marianne Williamson, and comedian Sandra Bernhardt by simply dismissing Dear Old Dad. Question: is relegating men to the role of sperm donors the future? What do you think?
I think it's a disgrace. Somebody explained to me how Rosie O'Donnell could adopt 3 kids when we don't even, well, she has no father. Is she gay? Is she not gay? Does she live with, there are 2 mommies? And there are people who are dying to have children, 2 men and women, traditional families that can't get an adopted child. How does Rosie O'Donnell do this? Is it her money? Is that all they base it on, money? You can't tell me that a 2-mommy situation, if that's what it is better or healthier than a man and a woman, a mama and a dad.
You can't tell me it's less either.
Oh, yes, I can.
No, you can't. That is
please.
so hot.
Hold on.
Oh, my God, would you stop?
If I didn't have my mom, or if I didn't have my dad, I wouldn't be the person I am today.
And if you know what? If for some horrifying reason your father was killed in a car accident.
That's a horrifying reason. That's not by choice. Here's 2 men.
But you're still raised by a woman alone.
But that's not the optimum desire.
You know what?
In your hypothetical situation in your mind. But I happen to know gay parents who are better parents than some heterosexual parents.
Do you think it's better for a child to have 2 mothers or 2 fathers than to have a mother and a father?
I think
and statistically, we know that there is no difference as far as
statistically.
We have yet to see Dylan Klebold come out of gay marriage.
You know what matters to a child? How loving the household is, how much support the child gets in developing his or her ego.
And who's his role model if he's a boy? Who does he look up to? Where's Dad?
And who is his role model?
She does have, Rosie has male nannies. She has her brothers, and she has a male friend that she says provides.
Does she have a female friend who lives there too?
You know what?
Why doesn't she
that's one thing. Wait a second. That's one thing.
Richard, can't all talk at once.
No, that's not your business.
Richard has the floor. Yes, Richard.
Why do we have a don't ask, don't tell policy in real life? I mean, it's been reported that Rosie has female lovers. Why? To me, I think the thing that bothers me really a lot about this is that there's something wrong with by doing this. It's sort of like saying there's something wrong with being a lesbian. You know, that we refuse to to say it. We say she's not interested.
You're saying it.
I'm saying it. That's right.
She has a gay brother who runs for political office, and she says he's my gay brother.
Hold on. Isn't the issue? I mean, first of all, I'm going to say it again. It's none of our business whether or not she's gay. And by the way, no matter how famous you are, if you have 80 grand, you too can go buy yourself a baby in a relatively short amount of time. That, you know, her fame probably got it shorter than whatever, but if you have a lot of money, you can get a child in this country in a quick amount of time that looks exactly how you want it. You can write out the list. So her fame has nothing to do with it. She is a great person.
A great person.
She is a lovely woman. I have known Rosie O'Donnell for 15 years as an intimate friend. She is loving.
She's a vulgar phony, is what she is.
Do you know
a hypocrite, someone who campaigns against guns and does commercials for Kmart, the biggest seller of guns. After the $10 million, she's not doing it anymore.
It bothers me that we even have to raise this issue, whether she's gay or not.
If you've never said a hypocritical thing in your life, then go ahead.
That's all that counts.
She is a loving mother. She is a great friend. She gives bazillions of dollars to charity. Every time a guest on her show is speaking, they give money to a cause for children. The fact that you don't even know her.
At Hillary Clinton's fundraiser, she made fun of Rudy Giuliani's looks. At Bill Clinton's birthday party, she got up on stage
you just got done making fun of Linda Tripp's
said Bob Dole sucks. This is a wonderful woman. She's a phony.
Excuse me, have you ever laughed at Saturday Night Live? Have you ever watched Saturday Night Live and laughed?
Of course.
It's all satire about comedy is based on being mean to others.
Full of curses and vulgarity. Every one of her stand-up acts is, to this day, when she does it.
So is mine, so is every genius. So is every genius
Lenny Bruce didn't pretend to be everybody's friend, did she?
And neither does Rosie.
Yes, she does.
She doesn't pretend to be Giuliani's friend.
No, she hates him with a vengeance.
So do I.
And she misrepresents the homeless policy and everything else. She lies. She's Hillary's best buddy.
But she may be a good mother.
So she's not
we're talking about different things
here. No, we're talking about exactly
Giuliani
She may be a good mother, but she should have a good father for the baby also.
But not everyone
necessarily.
does.
Not
But it's a
everyone
shame.
Okay.
That's what's wrong with this country.
You know
That's why
what,
we're
Gilda?
headed
Is that
down
what's
the
wrong
wrong
with
road
this
here.
I saw
Yeah,
your
because you
piece.
know there
Hold on.
wasn't gay people ever before
I have no
until
problem with gay
recently.
people.
Wait,
Except
hold
that
on,
we're afraid
Gilda.
to say that
Gilda.
somebody's gay or
Hold
not.
All right, hold on. Gilda,
I
yes.
saw your piece, Judith, on your own son. That was the most heart-rending piece I have ever seen. The kind of emotion. I mean, and you're a single mother.
Right.
And you've raised this child by yourself. Does that make you ineligible to adopt another child? I don't think so. And
Right.
I
No,
would have
I did
a
raise
hard
my
time-
son principally by myself. Would
And
I
he
have
had
preferred
problems.
to have had a wonderful father for him? Of course I
Well,
would have.
you know what?
It wasn't my choice.
But what you had and what you actually didn't have really
Okay,
had no
that
bearing on the
doesn't
fact that
diminish-
you gave that
But
child.
the choice
doesn't
should
diminish
be-
you as a
but your
parent.
choice would have been to have a great father. And so
That
when a
would have been
baby is given
wonderful.
to adoption,
I think
the
that
choice
most-
should be a man and a woman.
Oh, okay.
And
You know
that
what?
doesn't
But don't we
matter.
So a
believe that
child
Rosie
should stay
O'Donnell...
in an orphanage?
Rosie O'Donnell...
No, there are plenty of men and
But
women who
Rosie
want to
O'Donnell
adopt.
is
Yes, they are. And
making...
sometimes they're not married to each other.
And sometimes they're not great parents.
And
Let's
that's exactly
Let's
right.
enter the 21st
As it
century. It
turns
makes
out,
me
Richard.
so... I'm so tired of talking about the gay issue. Gay Americans are Americans.
I have
they
no
can make
problem
great
with gay-
parents. They can make great
Wait a minute, look.
parents.
All right,
Do you know
That's
any?
neither
Do you
here
know
nor
any?
there. Yes, that's neither here
Do you know
nor
any
there.
gay parents?
Do you know gay parents?
A child has a right
I know
to a
lots of
mother
gay
and a
parents.
father
They're great
in
parents.
a choice
So do
situation.
I.
And you know
Child
what?
has a right to
That's
be
Some
right.
parents have a mother and a father, and the family sucks.
Yeah.
Whoa!
But that doesn't mean
Whoa!
anything.
Okay.
That
This
doesn't
is
make
obviously a
anything.
heated issue.
What? And no
That's
gay-
right, but you're predicting just because it's a mother and a father.
Because that's the natural way it's supposed to be.
Natural in your mind.
In my mind. All right. I'm insane. Because I think kids should have a mother and a father.
Well,
I'm
that's what
draconian,
you
Is it
and I'm
okay that
insane.
I'm wearing
That's what
That's what
pants?
everybody. That's
Okay,
how the world
how
is
do you feel
structured.
about Chelsea's mother and father?
I think they're horrible for her.
Okay, well,
have a
case
mother
in
and a
point.
father.
But
Thank you
wait, just
very
as
much.
just as a mother and a father could turn out to be horrible parents, so could two gays. No,
It's
They could also
possible.
turn out
that's
to be wonderful
possible.
parents.
Possible, but
So-
that has nothing to do with the fact that
That's why the
gay.
fact
It has
that
to do
they're
with
gay
more
doesn't
people.
matter. Get
I
over
agree.
it.
it does matter.
Get over
It does matter.
it.
A child has a right
doesn't
to a
matter.
mother and a father, like they've always had throughout history.
Right. Well, you're going to be left.
Our
I don't think
concept
so.
was
You're gonna
in
be
a
left on the
sham
side of the
a
path as we
marriage
get
Rich,
forever.
polls show
being a
that
gay
America
man.
agrees with me. So you're left on the side right now.
No.
Okay,
maybe at this-
children, we're going to take a little break here. Okay, we're gonna have a little breather, and when we come back, we'll have more. Up next,